Jake Paul isn't just a YouTuber. He's a billion-dollar dopamine trap. The Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight drew over 106 million viewers worldwide, with 65 million viewers concurrently. This became the most streamed sporting event in history. This isn't merely just entertainment. It's a global experiment in dopamine hijacking. Jake Paul once said, "I don't care what people think. I'm going to do what I need to do to get the views." And what gets views is content that is carefully engineered to overstimulate your brain. It leads to the cycle of addiction and diminished mental health. Jake Paul isn't alone. He's just one piece of a much bigger dopamine war against your brain. TikTok and infinite scroll. 10-second videos giving you novelty on demand. Your attention span doesn't stand a chance. Pornography? Unlimited novelty. Artificial pleasure. It's destroying your sexual function and your ability to connect. YouTube drama. Tribal wars. Emotional clickbait. It's all designed to keep your brain addicted to outrage. Meme stocks and crypto gambling, flashing gains and losses stimulate dopamine like a slot machine, not like investing. The result? A generation of men stuck in a high stimulation, low performance loop. It's called dopamine overload, and it's wrecking your brain. Here's how it works. Desensitization of the reward system. The dopamine receptors in your brain, primarily the D2 receptors, they stop working. So now the things that would have been pleasurable in your life, like working out, socializing, a meal, good food with friends, they no longer are pleasurable. They stop feeling rewarding. You need more intense, more novel, more extreme stimuli just to feel normal. This creates a dopamine tolerance loop. It's similar to a drug addiction. Then there's reduced motivation and drive. Hypodopaminergic state. Your brain's baseline dopamine levels drop. You become less driven to go after those long-term goals because your brain is conditioned to get the short-term hits. This can show up as burnout, chronic procrastination, lack of ambition, mental fatigue. Then there's impaired focus and executive function. Your prefrontal cortex, which is in charge of thinking, impulse control, planning, organization, it becomes weakened. You can't focus. It becomes difficult to socialize. You struggle to sit still, focus on a project without wanting to click another tab open. Your attention span shortens. You're trained to chase stimulation, not to concentrate. Then there comes mood disorders. That constant dopamine flooding creates chemical imbalances in your brain. Anxiety from overstimulation, depression from desensitization, anhedonia, that inability to feel pleasure anywhere. Your emotional regulation suffers. Small stressors feel completely overwhelming. Then addictive and compulsive behaviors set in. You become trapped in a stimulus-seeking cycle. Scrolling, porn, clickbait, junk food, chaos, it keeps going and going. Even when you know it's hurting you, you're not able to stop. This mimics classic behavioral addiction models in neuroscience. Then identity fragmentation. You start defining yourself by what stimulates you, not by what you create, what you build, what you believe. You become more reactive than proactive, lost in a loop of watching, comparing, craving. Your real life can't compare anymore. There's loss of satisfaction. Deep conversations, quiet work, nature, intimacy, they all feel flat. You're chasing highs that real life can't give you. This leads to feelings of emptiness, detachment, low self-worth. I'm going to be the most famous person in the world, said Jake Paul. Let me ask you something. Is this, quote, living rent-free in your brain? Are you constantly thinking about people like Jake Paul? Are you watching their drama, chasing their chaos, when instead you could be chasing down your own dreams and pursuing your own goals? Your life is stuck in neutral. That's not just distraction. That's a dopamine hijacking of your identity. If you're ready to stop living in the shadow of overstimulation and reclaim your confidence, your clarity, your connection, well, you're in the right place. So reach out to me at drtrishleigh.com. You can download my free guide, or even better, schedule a personal and private consultation with me. I can help. Subscribe now too. This way you can learn more about the neuroscience that can help you. Okay, drop a comment. Let me know what dopamine trap is living rent-free in your brain and what you're going to do instead. I read every comment. This way I can make a video and we can break it down together. Now is the time to reclaim your focus, your motivation, and your drive. You don't need more stimulation. You need more intention. This is a reminder. Your brain isn't broken. It's waiting for you to lead. Let's get your mind over the dopamine hijack.